Next slide. Use openers, lines, scripts when online dating. Online dating is a numbers game. Use these tools to screen and disqualify the wrong girls. Then you can invest a little more time into the right girls. Again, you want to make it easy. You want to have one or two openers, in the classic opener being, Hey Woman from Playboy Apollo. And some of the guys have other openers now. I know that 007 has been doing a lot of online game, and you can check out his Twitter handle and definitely give him a follow, because he has good online, and he puts out the scripts, the phrases that he's using. And again, it's not deception. It's not being lazy. It's being smart and efficient with your time. Scripts are fine. It's okay to use the same opener on every. You do not have time to have an original conversation with 1,000 or 10,000 women. You have to quickly sort these women out, because there's only one of you and there's thousands of them. So have a couple of openers, have a couple of discerning, joking, open-ended questions that you can start with to get the conversation going. And if she doesn't get on board, she's the wrong girl. Get her out of there. Just block her, or unmatch with her, because then you can invest a little more time into the right girls. Again, beginning guys spend too much time trying to turn no or maybe girls into yes girls. The smart guys are better at discerning who the yes girls are right from the beginning and ignoring or unmatching no or maybe girls. You won't have time. And the better you get at this, the faster you'll be able to discern which category they're in. And sometimes you'll miss, and that's okay. But again, most girls will be very straight up about where they fall under yes, maybe, or no. You will not have time for the maybe girls. You definitely don't have any interest in the no girls. You'll be able to focus in on the yes girls that are showing up and making your life better and are a better match for you. Again, it's almost like one of those chemical things. It just clicks better. But use openers, use lines. Again, you're going to hear, once you start talking to a bunch of women over time, you'll see that there's slight variations, but not a lot. You can kind of like categorize that. And this is universal. Girls do the same thing with men. They can tell you there's probably like 5 or 6 different categories of men. And again, you'll have your girls that prefer you, and you'll start discerning who that is. Scripts, meaning 2 or 3 open-ended questions that you can use to get the conversation going, and you start learning how to manage their responses. And this is when you're online dating. It doesn't change much when you're in person. These are the same questions you can use in person to get girls talking and opening up about themselves. And then you can kind of steer the conversation where you want it to go, depending on their answers. Online is a numbers game. It's hundreds, if not, it's thousands of girls that are going to pass in front of you. And you want a way to screen them. Again, there's only one of you, and there are thousands of them. So you cannot just give the same attention to all. Do not try to be original. Don't look at their profile beyond pictures. Girl is attractive enough, then you can deal with the personality and the interaction. Again, the bios are irrelevant. It's fiction. Bios at this point are a subterfuge, or they're a plausible deniability tool for when her friends, family, ex-boyfriends, co-workers find her profile, so she won't look like a complete slut, even though she's hooking up with 5 guys a week off this app. So that's the job of the bio, is to give her like no hookups and serious long-term relationships only and all this other stuff. And my kids come for all the stuff that you always hear, and none of it matters until you actually get them talking, and then you'll be able to discern their personality. Use openers, lines, and scripts when online dating. Online dating is a numbers game. Use these tools to screen and disqualify the wrong girls, and then you can invest more time into the right girls. Again, online dating is simply where you meet them. You want to get them off that app and get them in front of you as fast as possible. Online is simply how you meet them. No different than if you're walking into a supermarket and you bump into a girl. She's the same girl that's on Hinge, but you happen to run into her at a supermarket. The girl that's a coworker that you hit up at a work party and you guys hook up, she's also on Tinder. These are the same people. So just know that there's no secret, no specialness to meeting offline or online. It's just another place that people meet initially and then get offline and they get in front of each other. That's the secret to online dating, is you treat it like any other dating and you'll do fine. Last slide.